let's talk about the investigation into mental health and overdiagnosis of ADHD and autism. I can't remember how long ago, and I don't remember who said it, but that people with autism and ADHD are the canaries in the coal mine of society. That when autistic and ADHD people start to struggle and aren't able to kind of show up the same way, aren't able to function in society, that is a sign that society is going in a bad direction. Anyone paying attention has known for years that our society is devolving into something that is not habitable for humans. The individualism, the competition, the lack of a social safety net, it makes our bodies feel unsafe. It makes it harder for us to function. And yes, autism and ADHD symptoms are going to be worse when we lose the fabric of society. And mental health problems are going to be worse. And so what does the government decide to do? Should we look at the society? Should we look at the fabric of society that's been deteriorated over years? No, let's blame the people who are struggling. It boggles my mind how the people who are in charge of things get it so wrong. Because how are you going to turn around and be like, oh, it's your fault because you can't handle it? It is common sense that when wages don't rise with productivity, when healthcare services are underfunded, when social services across the board are underfunded, when people can't survive, of course, they're going to gain disabilities. Their disabilities are going to be harder to compensate for, and they're going to need more support. So instead of investigating, like wasting the time and the energy on overdiagnoses, how about looking at the societal structure and trying to figure out how you can improve it, how you can make people more community oriented, maybe giving them back more time. How can people have more time? Maybe they can be paid more. If you follow me, if you've seen me on here before, you'll know that like what I do is I help people connect to their body, right? And our body takes such a beating in a society like this, where we are made to feel shame for things that are not our fault. And a lot of the work that I do with people as they connect with their body and talk to their body is to validate that they should not feel shame for things that were done to them, right? And it's very difficult because society being the way it is like a multi-layered, multifaceted problem, especially if you are part of a marginalized group. As identities that you carry, society is harder for you and your body takes more of a beating. And it's so frustrating when they're supposed to be the smart people and they make these dumb choices. Okay, I'm going to be going back to my regular content now to help you connect to your body, but I just saw that and I just thought we need to be saying this. More people need to be pointing out that it is not autistic and ADHD and disabled and people struggling with mental health that is the problem. It's the society that is built and upheld by people who have enough money that they can close their eyes to the suffering of others. So anyway, if there's any point to my video, it is this. If you are one of those people, if you are someone who's trying to get an ADHD diagnosis or has one, or has an autism diagnosis or has one, has any other neurodivergence, has any mental health struggles, and is struggling, yes, there are some cases where it's like a chemical imbalance, where it's something that's intrinsic to you, but most of the time is because we are living in a society that is not built for us. And we need to support each other and we need to be there for each other and not allow the shame that other people want to put on us to make us embarrassed to get help and to get connections and to ask for what we need, or to at least try to. Okay. That's all.